Hello everyone and welcome to day 4 of the 5-day challenge, actionable steps to get your business online in just 5 days. So we've reached day 4 and day 4 is my favourite part of building any business, and it's time to build your brand and potentially today create a website, or at least get started on the idea of your website. So let's start with a little recap just of the last 3 days. Day 1, we talked about determining our avatar. So identifying and describing your ideal client, customer, viewer or reader. So you started off out there with a great idea or already with a business, but this was an opportunity to really look at your ideal client. Day 2, we talked about naming your business, highlighting the keywords in your business and choosing 10 to 15 potential business names. Day 3 was all about claiming your online space, registering your business, buying your domain name and securing your social media handles. So what's day 4 all about? Well, day 4 is all about branding, and a good brand provides a clear and memorable sense of what your business stands for. So what exactly is branding? Well, the branding is who you are, and we talk about branding being your logo, your images, the styles which are totally unique to your business. Now, I'm going to come back to these people quite a lot, but when we talk about branding, you may not be the most creative or graphically designed person out there. However, there are some amazing skills that you can source very, very cheaply. I know when I first started out, I had no graphic design skills at all, but I had loads and loads of ideas. And I used all of these websites, and I've definitely used all of them over the last 5 years to help me design logos, to help me build websites, to help me build graphics, posters, flyers, these sort of things. So I've put links to all of these in the email that I've sent out to you, and I'll put them on the group as well. There's some great offers on there, Fiverr, freelancer, people per hour, and Fiverr is exactly what it says it is. You can get things done for a Fiverr, or I think it's $5, so sometimes it's even cheaper than that as well. So just a quick mention in these outsourcers that we're going to talk about more and more in today's session. So building your brand, I'm going to introduce you now to my favourite tool, and I will admit now that I use this tool to create pretty much all the slides in this program. And I use it for everything. So on my social media pages, on posters, on my A-boards and my pop-up banners that I use at the Run Festival, all over the place, I have created most of them using Canva.com. Now, Canva is actually a free package. It's a great package you can use. There are options to pay for a premium package and pay for a monthly subscription, but at the moment I just use the free one. I'm going to introduce you to Canva. Now, Canva is one of my favourite design tools. It's completely free to start off with. There is a paid feature, and you could potentially upgrade to that in the future. I drop in and out of the paid feature sometimes if I'm doing lots of design work or I'm creating loads of graphics and things like that, because there are things that are much easier to use in the paid package. But it's completely free to start off with. So just go to canva.com and set up an account. It'll ask you for your email address and a few other details. And then once you are logged in, you will come to this home screen. So this tells you can design anything. Let's just move me out of the way a little bit. So this is the screen you'll come to, and it will say design anything. Now, Canva has loads of amazing templates and loads of graphic design ideas. And little secret, the presentations I used to share this 5-day workshop, I used creating Canva. I did export them into another program to share them onto YouTube, but the actual design and the layout was all created within the Canva program. So you can design anything on here. So you could type in logo.
and it will give you some options of logos, so cafe logos, sports logos, things like that. So if you are feeling graphically inclined, if you do have that creative side to you, you may want to create your own logo. Now, I've always used other packages to do that, but for now, if you do want to have a play around with logos, also for Facebook ads, for Facebook covers, everything on here, Pinterest graphics, Pinterest pins and different styles of them. There's so many different types to choose from. So if that's the search bar at the top, but if you scroll down, you can actually see examples as well. So create a design, your designs. Oh, look, there you go. You can see all of our challenges down there, presentations, logos, those sort of things. So if we just went to create a Facebook banner, I think it's called Facebook cover. So if we click on Facebook cover, it gives us loads of different examples and some that we can look at. So any of these that you think, oh, actually, yeah, I quite like that, then you can click on it and you can change it and make it all yours. So we'll just wait for this to open up. So this is the design I chose, but if at any point you want to change, you can have a look through all the different templates. Now within Canva, you can change anything. So these are the templates just here. Then we've got down the left-hand side in the toolbar, we've got photos, elements, text, videos, backgrounds. We can upload things and we can create our own folders. So first of all, if I wanted to change this piece of text, we could just click on that and write whatever we want in there instead. So I would just put Lucy Douglas. And obviously we can make this a bit longer so it fits within there. If I didn't like that colour, just up here I can change the colour to a different colour. Can you tell I like grey? Maybe if I made this colour into something. So I didn't like this bit, well, I could move it. So I can just move it around. Oh, I don't like that bit because it covers up my name. Up here, I can change the colour to gold. I can change the words. I can change the layout. So there's loads of different things you can do. You can add photos. So if I wanted to add this photo, I could drop that in there and add a photo. Now, some of these are free and some of these are paid for. So if you hover over them, they show whether they're free, or if they've got a crown next to them, they're part of the paid package. Or these ones that have got a symbol next to them, you can pay for. So you can just basically put in your PayPal details when you choose to download the graphic you've created, and it will ask you to pay for the image. So until you've paid for it, it does have watermarks on it. So you can click on remove watermarks. But once you've paid for it once, you can use it in as many designs as you like. Well, I've already showed you Canva, but Canva also have some really great tools that I love to use, especially when you're trying to determine what your brand should look like. So first one is canva.com color palette generator. So I will share the link for you. Now, this is an amazing tool that helps you generate specific colors for your branding. And going forwards, it'll be really useful for choosing font colors, choosing background colors, things on your website, on your Facebook page, on your Instagram, even if you want to brand your Instagram, creating Pinterest pins, those sort of things. So I'll share the link for you, but you can, once you log in, you can log in or sign up, but you can try with a demo image as well. So I think it should let me log in because I've used this quite a lot. So let's just log in. So it's logged me back into Canva. So if we just go back to the color palette generator, it lets you upload an image. So scroll down if my computer is going to let me. Excellent. So earlier on today, I saved an image that I love, which is this lady with the sunflowers. So there's loads of great colours in there. There's greens, there's yellows, there's bright colours. So straight away, Canva has told me that the colours that it can see within this picture are sandy brown, brick red, sienna, khaki, dark olive green. So they're the names, and you can save that. You could just screenshot that and save it. And it would also allow you, if you wanted to use images like this on your website, that you would know that these colours would fit really well around the images. And you can create loads of different colour palettes from that. So you can upload different images and choose the palettes you use. Now, these codes, it's a bit confusing when you first start out. These are codes that graphic designers use to give you really specific colours. So if you just typed in brown, there would be a range of the palette of colours. But just by typing in this code, especially into Canva or into website design packages, you can create the background colours. So every single colour has a code, and these are consistent across, well, all the platforms I've used. So across website design platforms, including, which we're going to talk about, Wix and WordPress and GoDaddy's own website designing tool. And they're also consistent across Canva and graphic design packages as well. So I always find an image I love, or an image that I'm going to use, or an image that reflects my business, put that in here, and then it throws out some colours that you can use. And I would just screenshot that so you've got the colours for evermore. And you can do 5 or 6 photos, and you could choose a range of the colours. And usually if the 5 or 6 photos are all quite similar in style or imagery, the colours will be reflective of that too. So I hope that's really useful, the Canva Colour Palette Generator. I'll share the link for you. So the next tool that Canva have, which again I find really useful, is their font combinations tab. So they have set up lots of different combinations of fonts which look great together. So you don't even have to think about that. You just choose a font you like and it shows you the ones. So it may be that you have one title font and then a secondary font for all the information. And this might be on your website, on images that you create for Instagram or Facebook or things like that. So you start a font, you just press down and you get to choose. And you can go down and choose a font that you like. So, for example, I'm going to keep scrolling because there's one that I use quite a lot. Let's see if it comes up. We're nearly there. Oh, I think it was Roberto. Oh no, Oswald. Okay, so I use Oswald quite a lot as a starter font. And it does combinations. So again, we get me out of the way. So these are font combinations with Oswald. So you can see if you hover over it, this one is Oswald. It's Garamond Premiere Pro. So it's showing you the two. And then you can put it into italics as well. So they're the two fonts that it combines together. And you can see it gives you an example of how it looks within a website or within a blog page or even an Instagram graphic or things like that. So you can just go back on the same page, choose a different one. So we could just choose Open Source straight away. So it's in Futura PT Condensed. So if you hover over the font and Open Source, and again you can see that on this website by using these two fonts, they look great together. So it takes all the guesswork away from, oh, does that font clash with that one? Does that good with that one? And we're also used to using one single font for things. It's great to be able to use these font combinations. And again, I would just choose one I like and then write down the other one. And then when you start designing graphics, or even if you're going to get someone else to do this for you, which we are going to talk about a bit more, you can use these font combinations as well and tell whoever's creating your graphic, your outsourcer, that I like this font and this font together, and they'll be able to create something for you. So if you scroll over as well, gives you some other alternatives. So Minion works really well with Open as well. So Minion Pro. So you use from combinations that they suggest. So this one looks great on the website, Museo, and Open again. just by choosing a single font, it allows you to link it with different fonts. Again, I hope that's useful, and we'll see you in the next training.
Okay, so that is Canva. Over the last couple of videos, I have shown you how I use Canva, and hopefully you've all logged on there now. It's a great opportunity to use it to design and create your own graphics. But also, even if you don't want to do that and you're going to put that out to someone else to do for you, you're going to outsource that. Make sure you use Canva to help you choose your colors, your color palette, help you choose your fonts, but also even just start designing. Okay, the second part of today's actions and today's challenge is about our website design. So we've already said that 40% of small businesses don't have a website, which is a crazy number. That means they've got no way for people to find out more about them. So loads and loads of people still don't use this tool, which is an absolutely amazing tool for us all to have out there online. Now today I'm going to talk about two different options for our website. So one of them's the traditional website, and when you bought your domain name through Namecheap, you probably were recommended one of these packages, or you may have heard of some of these packages. And these are traditional websites that might be created via GoDaddy or Wix or Weebly or WordPress, and we'll talk about all those in a moment. Or these days we have another option, which is a landing or an opt-in page. Now this is slightly different, and the companies that have really created great landing and opt-in pages are ClickFunnels, Leadpages, or you could use a landing page from an email server like ConvertKit, Aweber or MailChimp. But let's talk about these both in a bit more detail. So what is a website? A website is an integrated group of pages geared to help the visitor find and navigate to an area of interest. So it's basically your website would be the home for all of your information that your potential guests, clients, customers, readers, viewers may want to find out about you. So most websites have a number of pages, and they're normally linked together, so they might have the style, same image throughout the pages. And you could have things like about, which would tell you about the business, services, which tells people what you do, company information, where you are, how to get in touch with you. And they may also have a blog attached as well. Now, a blog is really useful for customers getting to know you. If they can go to you and find out useful information, especially for free, then they will learn to trust you, and they may go to you as their go-to person for that area. And in the future, that may encourage them to buy from you. So we call it the know, like, and trust relationship. First of all, we want to get people out there and know who you are. Then we want them to like you by enjoying what you do. And then we want them to trust you, to trust that you know what you're talking about. And then from there, they will become our customers. So websites might also have images on there and call outs to other pages of the website and links to other different things. This is what your standard website might look like. So it's got a home bar along the top that shows home, services. This one's got gallery, company and contact, and it might be a way of contacting you. But it's a fully integrated place where you can store loads of information about your business. And website building. Now there's various different ways to build a website. Nowadays there are lots and lots of drag and drop, they call them, websites. So companies like Wix and Weebly and GoDaddy themselves have created easy to build websites. For a very low fee, you can basically follow an instruction manual which shows you how to drag and drop parts onto a website. And I would challenge that most people could get one of these websites up and running within 48 hours. So that is the do-it-yourself option. They are quite easy. I would say they are quite restrictive. Obviously, they're template designs that other people will use. So quite often when you look at these websites, they look quite similar. But for a starter website to be done really easily and pretty cheaply, that's a great way to go. Our next option is WordPress. Now, WordPress is my favorite and it's where I host all my websites. WordPress is free. So I don't pay anything on a monthly basis for my websites, just my hosting and obviously my domain names on a yearly or 2 yearly basis. But WordPress is a free service. Now I have, for my websites, I've upgraded. So I've upgraded to a couple of different things that I put on there, different packages to allow me to do different things. But WordPress is a bit more complicated to use, but there are hundreds and thousands of YouTube videos out there on how to create WordPress websites. So if you do have time and you are quite tech savvy, getting yourself a website on WordPress is probably my favorite of the options out there. Third option is to hire a web designer. Now, for my first website for the Rum Festival, I went out there and did this, and I paid a significant amount of money for my website. I was super pleased with it. I was really happy with the result, and it was all done within 10 days for me. So it's a great, convenient way of doing it. But be warned, you do still need to write all the words for the website. You still need to put in all the information. You still need to choose the images. You still need to choose the design. So it's not totally like it's not as labor intensive as doing it yourself, not at all, but obviously you still do need to be involved. But of course you will want to be involved in the full design of your website. So there's some options for getting your website up and running as quickly as possible. So what about landing pages? Well, landing pages are a form of a web page, and they're usually intended for a specific purpose, such as a sign up or to gather information or to sell a product. So these are a great option if, like me, you're running an event and you would like to get someone's details or sell them a ticket. They're a great option if you are a service provider. For example, if you are a coach or a networking group or a gardener, a plumber, those sort of things. Whereas what you really want to do is gather information straight away. It's the alternative to having them phone you up. It means you can ask for people's information straight away. So the main use of landing pages is to gain email addresses or phone numbers. And a lot of service-based industries will have a landing page which says, give us your name or email, phone number, and we will call you back. It could just be direct for a call back. There could be more information on there where they fill in their details and send you a bit more information about what they want you to do. So it's very much just a one-page form. So you will have seen them. For quotes, absolutely. So the landing page may have request your name and your postcode. And it just originally gets you out there. So it's an immediate, instant way to get people's information. You will have mainly all seen the landing page I used to get you all signed up to the group. So I used that as a quick landing page. It meant I was able to get all your emails quickly, and it meant I could send the daily emails out to you. So that's an example of a landing page. So creating a landing page, well, you could use a landing page provider. So there's two really big ones out there. One of them is ClickFunnels, which was created by a guy called Russell Brunson a while ago, and it's a massive business now. And ClickFunnels is an incredible tool that allows you to create landing pages quickly and easily. It is a paid for service, and you need to pay a monthly fee for the service, but it does have a drag and drop service. The lead pages look great, the opt-in pages look really great, so it's one option. Second option is lead pages, which again allows you to create a bespoke landing page, and that is the alternative. I have over the last couple of years used both of these. I love ClickFunnels. I find it really easy to use, but they are both quite expensive. So ClickFunnels and Leadpages are both quite expensive for monthly options. However, they do both offer a free 30-day trial, so make sure you get in touch, and I will leave you the links to get the free 30-day trials in the email as well. The other option is using a third-party email service such as ConvertKit, Aweber or MailChimp, and these all have free landing page templates. So if you are looking to gain email addresses or phone numbers from your potential clients, then these are a great option. ConvertKit and Aweber are paid services. They work out as about £15 a month for ConvertKit and Aweber. And obviously you won't just get the landing page, you will get the whole email service. So you'll have the opportunity to be able to email out to your clients, your customers, your guests on a regular basis if you want to. MailChimp is completely free. It does have limitations. I think it limits up to your first 1,000 email subscribers. But again, it's a great way to get started and get comfortable. So you could immediately get on MailChimp and have a look at their free landing page templates. So should I have a website or should I have a landing page? Now that's completely up to you. I love having a website. I think it's a great place for my guests to go to find out information, to look at images of what we do, to feel part of the community and to learn. And also having a website where you can share a blog is a great way for your guests to get to know you or your customers to get to know you and find out more about you. Within my websites, I often create landing pages as well. So quite often the contact us page is actually a landing page. So in effect, you could use both. So you could have a landing page, which is contact us, email us here. However, if the sole purpose of you having a website and being online is to collect email addresses, to collect phone numbers, to collect information about your potential clients, then going straight to a landing page is a great option. And getting that first landing page set up via, for example, MailChimp will give you that confidence to get you out there straight away. And don't worry, you can link that to your domain name, or you can use your domain name and then subdomains to host your landing pages as well. Well, here it is. This is our day 4 challenge. So it's quite a big day today, quite a lot of information. First thing you need to do is register for a free Canva account. Now, this for me, Canva is valuable for anyone. Even if you're not a design wizard, just use it for the color palette and the font combinations tool. So register now for your free Canva account. It's just canva.com, completely free. Have a look at your brand colors and start to choose your brand colors and the fonts that you like. Start researching some logos which you like. So I love to look at other brands, look at your competitors, look at who else is out there and what their logos look like. Then it's time to have a look at Fiverr and Freelancer. Now, these are two great portals with loads of people from all over the world that can create logos and designs for you from as little as $5, so even less than a Fiverr, UK Fiverr. Decide if you need a website or a landing page. Now, very much I would recommend that everyone creates a landing page on MailChimp. Get yourself on MailChimp, sign up for that free account and create your first landing page on there. It also gives you an opportunity to just have a little bit of a practice with your images and your colours and your fonts as well. But have a think how you would like to build your website. Do you think you'd like to have a go and do it yourself? Do you think you need to employ someone to create a website for you? Now, this is a free challenge and I want you to all get as much out of the challenge as possible. But I just want to let you know that I do work with clients where we do all of the branding work for them. So if you do need any help at this stage or you would like to know more about what we do with some of our clients, then please drop me an email. It'd be great to hear more about your business and how I could help you. So it is time to start creating. Enjoy, and I will see you in the Q&A.